Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Auto Snakes in Outer Space. I took a little break and now we're gonna come back and finish the rest of that prestige out. See where we left off. We have about 6.5 million to go, and well, we're definitely on our way. Music's still grooving, I enjoy that. Doesn't seem like any of the settings actually reverted, which is also nice. Definitely gonna turn down the food volume. I think we get the idea. I do enjoy it a little bit, but not that much, you know? Like, it is a quality sound, and it is snake-esque. It does sound like the snake sounds I remember, so there is that. But still, you get it, right? We're in this for the adventure, though, so. I anticipate us having this sorted in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then we'll see how the prestige system works. We'll see what carries over. I imagine the progress for stuff does, so. As to what I'd like to see from like prestige mechanics, I'd actually really like to see, when I look at it, it looks like it gives a boost to windfall base chance. This part doesn't seem like bad as a starting point, but like I said, you should start keeping like the auto cast and whatnot. Like it should start like having things like unlocked for you as you go along. That's just what I would recommend. Because sitting around like upcasting your stuff would probably get a little annoying after like the first time, maybe even the second time, you know? Other things I wonder are like, does the goal keep stretching out, or is it 20 million each time? Like, we'll have to wait to see. Because something to consider is while we get a 1.25 multiplier, if this is like 50% or higher, it's technically going to take more and more and more to get to, so. It really depends. Like, it's not a time-winning procedure is what I'm saying. I mean, what is nice is you'd be able to unlock the automation features faster each time you do it. Like, that threshold goes down each time, but you'd end up having just the case of having to wait for that each time, you know? Other things that you could add to it would be like quote-unquote challenges where like you get a certain amount of stuff done in a certain amount of time, and you need to be a certain prestige to get to them, you know? Like it could give you like some bonuses to your skills or whatnot. Like it would take a little bit of working to figure out how that would work, but you know? Give you something to work towards though, you know? Basically, I'm just saying give players something to do, you know, like a goal. But it depends on how long of the language that you want the game to have. Like, I'm perfectly satisfied with just the chill game it is right now. For a couple dollar experience, like anything over like 3 or 4 hours is just gravy at that point. And I like snakes. Snakes in space is cool. So we are getting close to getting the first of those ability enhancements. New colors, new friends. Get on out there, make some food nom noms. So we're almost at the unlock for Void eating up food for us. We do have 22 and 23 for the unlocks for this. So once it gets a couple more casts in each of these, we'll get their upgrade points as well. And we're about to get the upgrade points for one of the enhanced versions as well. Go. First one got it. Let's get our points for that. Let's put that in to our skin pile. I didn't remember which selections I had. We wanted to only have locked ones. We wanted to do cyan, was it? Maybe it was gray actually. There we go. Let's buy that. We got the collector for gray. Let's go and get into that purchase. We're done with gray. Green would have an extra one we have to buy, so it would multicolor. So we're gonna skip to orange. Blam, blam, blam. Those three are set. Next we're gonna do pink, I guess. We get the unlock for this. Blam, blam, blamity blam. We got the unlock for pink. Then purple would be next. So we don't have enough to get all of them, but we can actually get 2 of them right now. New colors, new friends. Get on out there and have fun. So the next one's going to cost us 1.82 million, so that's going to take a little bit. but we're on our way there. We're just cruising up to 15 million. This might be going a little faster than I expected. Maybe these later upgrades really are making a big difference. Start doing some victory laps again and get some of that going. Other things that might be cool is like maybe upgrades to like how well this works, because as you can see, as you get more snakes, it's actually less and less efficient. So like maybe the pull distance could be greater. Maybe you could change the behavior so they don't clump up as much, like maybe they follow you but not as quickly. There we go, Void got its eat part done. Let's go sort that out. Nom nom nom. So that gives us more points for skins, so we can finish off purple. So then we can switch over to red. Let us go get the points for that right here. Head back in. And blamity blam blam. Oh, we did red. We're gonna need another one. Well, that's okay, we're gonna get it. I forgot that we have to skip over that one. Well, we didn't. We didn't do it. That's okay. The next one's gonna actually trigger very soon anyway. And we would have been almost at that stage anyway where we would have had to do that one. Because we had 2 other colors to go through, so it wouldn't have mattered for too long. And it's not like the skins give us anything special for unlocking them faster. Look at this, we got the Black Hole Commander. See, I told you we wouldn't be waiting long, so blam. There we go, and now we got the collector for red, so we got those points back. So then we go to white. We can't buy all of them. We're gonna have to wait a little bit, but that's okie dokie. That will be coming up as well. And we are 2 casts away from getting the bonus for Swarm. So that one's on its way, and we'll soon be unlocking the enhancement for Black Hole as well, so both of those things are going to happen soon. Prime's gonna take a while. We won't get that one this prestige, but we will get the points for the enhanced being unlocked for it at least. We're actually getting pretty close to the 150 skins, but I don't think you'll get to see it before our prestige either. We do have a chance for some of these to think about it, but I think it will be pretty close. I think that won't too likely happen unless we were to force it, you know? We're now soundly in the 15 million range, so. Do some laps again. It's very slightly more efficient than letting it run. Other things that would be pretty cool is if like the game actually saved your window sizes when you closed it and opened it if you're in windowed mode. That would be pretty nice. And other things that would be pretty nice would be like if you do drag your cursor out of the window, it shouldn't count as losing focus for this dragging portion. It should let you drag to the edge, and just as long as you're holding down the mouse, just remember that you're dragging it, even if they like get clumped up on the side. Because I like to stay in windowed mode because it makes it simpler to keep track of some stuff. I know a lot of people run multiple monitor setups, but you know, sometimes I find that distracting, so that's not how I like to do some of my things, so. Other things that might be pretty cool is if you get like a more varied background as you go along, like maybe different backgrounds. You should probably consider making some more hot music like this, because this one track is pretty fire. Don't get me wrong, but you should probably have more than one track. And heck, if you make a couple bangers like this one, you could probably just sound the soundtrack just by its own, because this song is a banger. At least I really like it. Now that there's only one cast left to do, I put Swarm's enhanced version on because I wanted it to get there faster. So we're closing up on 16 million. Getting close to that enhanced upgrade. Well, there is at least part of the prestige resetting your accounts for skins that I expect to have happen, and that's the levels you need to be at for your upgrades. That one I would expect it to reset, but it shouldn't reset like the amount of food needed or anything. Like that would be a little pedantic. Shouldn't have to do that in one playthrough. So we'll see what it chooses to do. Because if it does that, then you might as well just focus on one color at a time per prestige, and that'd be a little annoying. I like the random colors, you know? But let's just assume that it's not gonna be like that, you know? Let's just hope for the best. Go, Swarm Commander got it. I knew it wouldn't be too very long, so let's pop in here to skins. Let's get that third one. We sorted out white. Cool, cool. Let's get that in our pocket. I think we might be just shy of finishing yellow out too. Let's find out. Boom, boom. Yep, just shy. 5 shy. So tragic, but it's okay. It's not the worst. We are going to get the enhancement for Black Hole soon, so that will give us what we need to get that. New colors, new friends. Let's get them all out there and wandering around. Yep, we're soundly in 16 million territory now. So thinking about it, we might actually prestige faster than I thought, because we started at 13.5, right? So we're almost half the way towards prestiging, so it might take just a little bit over an hour rather than like the hour and 40 minutes like I thought. So like, that's cool. And 1.8 million will be the buying points. Well, right around there at least. Another thing that might be cool is if every time you prestiged, you got another permanent snake. Although that could get a little out of hand, but it would be cool. I think it would be cool, especially if you have like a rising cost for prestige anyway. Would that be too broken? Maybe. Would it be awesome? Heck yeah. I don't know. Or if you don't like that idea, maybe have the snake skill just keep starting at one level higher every time you restart. Like maybe not give you an extra snake, but have you start with an extra snake. That could be fine. I think that's a good prestige mechanic, because more snake is always welcome. Let's get that in there. We got that. Let's get it active because it's already ready for it. Bam, in our pocket. Let's go back to skins. We can buy that next yellow. Bam. Go back here, claim our reward. Then we go back to skins. Blam, blam. Go over to green. Buy the 3 we can. We still need a little bit for the next one to finish it, but this will be the last of the colors that needs to be done other than multicolor. So that will have gotten us a decent portion of those achievements. So now we can add in our randomness again. Let's enjoy that for a bit. So yeah, now we're on the final grind set up to get to the last of the ability upgrades for the final achievement on that. So on that note, if anyone's wondering, there's only 3 achievements I haven't gotten. And one of them is for that enhanced version of the final skill, and one of them is for eating 1 million food that we're nowhere close to, and the third one is for claiming all the rewards that is going to take a few prestiges to get to, so at least in time. Like, we could theoretically get them if we just sat and grinded, I suppose, but you know, I don't need to rush them. I will eventually get there. That one I don't mind letting it happen over time. Closing in on 17 million. That's almost 4 million since we started. Actually, with these enhancements, it might actually happen within this first hour. Wow. Well, there we go then. Goes to show you, ability enhancements do speed it up. Who knew? It's wild. Making upgrades make a game go faster. It's crazy. This counts as losing focus, you know, like if I just go outside of this into like the options over here, that counts as losing focus, and I don't think that should happen either way. So that wouldn't even be like a windowed mode thing. That would just be a little bit of the UI that could use a tweak, in my opinion. If you're holding down the attract button, it shouldn't lose focus if you just slightly go off there. Yep, but our next goal is 2 million and change, so we are a little bit away from it, but we are coming up on it, so both of those things are happening. It did end up with a bit of a hiccup, so we'll hope this isn't a crash or anything, but we'll find out. Nope, just took its time to figure life out. That's understandable. We all end up there, game. You do all end up there. But as you can see, it wasn't an actual crash or error, so we'll accept it. Extra snakes have shown up. It's crazy. We are pulling up to 1 million, so that's nice. We're getting ready for another meteor storm. Nom 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 nom. Such delicious snack food. We're about halfway towards buying that final upgrade. When it decides to cast a black hole, I'll take a break and look at it, because like we can't actually eat the food anyway while it's doing that, so makes a good couple second break while we look around. Managed to get some distance by cutting corners, so I guess that's a strategy for getting some space on your guys, but like they should spread out a bit more than this if you ask me. Oh, it is getting ready for a black hole, so we'll check eggs out soon. There we go. 25 seconds of it, huh? 2.3. Let's see. Yep, we're up to almost 18 million. We're definitely making it there pretty fast. They're definitely faster than I'd expected. Not too shabby. So I'll be able to showcase how that looks. And maybe even shave an hour off of how long this is gonna take. Closing in on the 2 million mark. And the goal is 2.3. I suppose starting with 10,000 food would actually let you bypass some of the really, really early game tedium though, so that's not actually as bad as it looks. I think that would let you get like the first like 2 or 3 snakes, let you get like 10 food or so, and like probably take care of a lot of that. I think you'd even be able to get like the first ability if you wanted to spend your money that way. We'll see if it's like a stacking, like 10,000, because if so, if it's stacking, that's not as good. Like you definitely need to have more of a progression if you wanted to feel good, because essentially the costs go up so fast that stacking 10,000 would be a little silly, but I mean at least it's a good starting point. Like they definitely have already asked like how people feel about the progression system, so I'm just giving my thoughts out there, you know? I haven't even experienced it yet, so I guess giving truly like solid opinions on it would probably make more sense after I do it. I can still theorize. I love theory crafting anyway, so we're doing it. We're doing it live. Our skill is coming up shortly. 200,000 to go. Another thing that might be cool is giving you the option to give different AI options to like your snakes. Like maybe one go like secure the perimeter, or like have other ones like go in formation in the center. That way you could like have like certain bands of colors in different spots if you wanted to, you know. We'll just let them do their own thing for a while as we get ready to sundown on the adventure. So we're looking at almost 19 million coming into this. Is there room to get this first? I might actually... Nope, I'll just get this. It just happened at the right time. Let's come look at our snake stats. We got BAM, collector green. Let's get that in our pocket. BAM. How close did that put us? 6 away from the skin one. So what's interesting is that the next best one for me to go for is actually multicolor, even though, you know? Because the thing is that this is actually a bunch of them that we need. So then we can actually just pick whichever ones we think look coolest. Kinda like the look of this one. Let's get that one in our pocket. This one's pretty fun too. They're all expensive, so like it doesn't really matter which order we buy them in. Now if we rotate till we see one, like here's one of the room in there. This then will start getting achievements for it. Because like there aren't any of the achievements for those so far, so like if we go back to look at that, you'll see. It doesn't have any of these achievements. I mean, honestly, if we go to unlock, which is that, and we like, so that's Disco and Rainbow Classic. If we favorite these and actually have like a psychic adventure land out here, and they can get that level up real quick. Get the first couple levels, let's get them on parity. Like, I don't really want them to necessarily be like prioritized, but I do want them to be on parity. So let's get them to this level at least. They don't have much chance of catching this unless I focus it like this, but you know, it's fine. We definitely won't have as many skins for them unlocked as the other ones anyway. Like, I won't even be able to afford a third one with what we have going on soon. But we're just sundown and like 1 million to go and we'll be prestiging. So then we can consider what we'd want to put in here. So we can see how expensive it gets. So like 141 to 192. That's like a 33% increase, roughly. Let's see if I can't figure that out with a calculator. I want to say that's a 35% increase, roughly, or maybe 36%. We'll see if that tracks across the board. We'll have to keep an eye on it, see if that's the trend. So we'll get a second level of that, 192 to 156 to 256. Nope, it's actually like 33%, so it's a recurring 33% increase. Okay, so now we can kind of like calculate how expensive it would be. So the final level of getting to like 20 would cost us, oh boy, like another couple million than we're gonna make. So we're gonna be able to afford to get 2 more levels, but not like the levels after that, like another million afterwards. The last one should be like 4.2. So we got the next level on this right there. Do we want to get them to food parity? I mean, we could. I mean, we do have other options. Like, we could pick one of these and just max it out as we go and just keep working our way through it. Like, pink snakes is really close, so is blue snakes. So if we wanted to, we could come up to this. Take these off the list. We could go to blue. Pick our favorite blue snake. And bam, everyone blue. Everyone blue in the pool. Thing is, we could also think ahead of line because it only updates when we tell it to update. So if we wanted to work on pink next, we could do the same thing. Just like select a pink one and come back. But that's just thinking with snakes, you know? I'm just kidding. How close did our skill get to maxing its usage at? That's all the way at the bottom, isn't it? Four more casts would have gotten us there, but we're definitely going to prestige before that point. So hopefully that count doesn't reset. I'll be a little annoyed if it did. Let's hope for the best. But we are 500,000 away. Get another snake involved. Yep, we got blue involved. We can switch to pink. Bam, we can go back. We can... Well, first of all, let's see which color would be next on the unlocks. Pick the next closest. Black, I guess. Looks likely. We'll go back to skins. We'll switch to black. We'll get our favorite looking black one involved. I think I like the shimmer actually. I think that's my favorite one. Oh, we were gonna buy one too. Let's go back to multicolor. See another cool multicolor. Which one do we like of these? I think this green one looks cool, actually. We're almost there. Oh, did we? Back to skins. Let's switch to favorites. Did we not have a favorite selected? I'm a little confused. Okay, there we go. Let's take off the other one. We were trying to do blue, weren't we? Let's get a blue one involved. Did I flub it up? No, I finished blue. Let's go back and get black. There we go. We were killing a little time anyway. We're here at the end of all things. It doesn't announce it before that, so now we can do that. And it doesn't let you overdo it either, so bam. So it tells you what it'll reset, which is good for us. Task progress remaining the same, unlock skins, all of our unspent stuff. Correct food score, upgrades will reset to level 0, purchases. So task progress will remain. Good, that's what I wanted. Okay, let's do it. Bam, we're out there. Oh, it was pretty slow in the beginning, wasn't it? But we have enough money to spend some in here, so. Let's get some in here. So 7 levels of that. 5. We'll wait till the costs get to be a bit, so we'll... So this is a good turning point. Then we can look at abilities. First one's actually pretty cheap. So is the second one. I don't know if the second one's worth getting immediately. look at the prestige to see what it unlocks. So the next one's actually wants to go at 20 million again, and it will. So it did have a progressive thing going where it reduced the cooldown reduction and ability duration. So it's got something else going on too. I approve of that. This will get pretty fast if you only have to get to 20 million each time. That could be a thing. That does mean you probably won't have all your abilities and cooldowns unlocked at all. So that is a thing that unless you prioritize it, it won't happen. So I guess that's a thing to keep in mind. And if you want to get the ability ones, you'd probably have to overfarm to do it. So you'd have to choose if you want to go for it, which is fine. I guess it is a choice anyone could make. Yeah, we'll basically start making our choices through this. So one thing I'm wondering is if that 5% for Windfall will be in addition to it, or if it will be just the total value. That's one thing that's a little unclear here, but I'm gonna feel like it's the total value. That's just my guess. So yeah. Now we've seen what the next little bit of that is. So let's see how close we are to these things. So we are close. Oh, we didn't finish the pink snakes either. Okay. So let's actually pop out here to pink. Let's just get a pink involved and just randomize it up. Get pink involved. More value, more snake. Pop another food out there. I'm definitely more likely to do this a little bit more like passively going forward. I will probably run this on the side and see where it ends up on my own time. I won't have this like covering like most of what I do by any means of the imagination. But yeah. We'll enjoy the music a little bit longer and let the snakes eat to their heart's content. Nom nom nom. We're 3 skins away from getting the big payout for a skin, so that'll be Another notch towards the multicolored, because of course that's the one I'm aiming for with skin unlocks. Then after that it won't matter at all, because you'll have all the ones from buying skins, so there won't be any more points hiding behind skins. So it'll just be whichever ones I want at that point. And if we look at this, if I actually like unscale off of that, if I just look at which ones are still locked, you'll see there's not that many pages left unlocked. So there's 50 skins left unlocked, so it looks like there's a little bit under 200. So we'll get our reward, we'll go back into skins, we'll find pink. Let's get pink off of the list with us. Get it back on black to keep that on track. We'll go back to multicolored, find which ones we like. We'll add another skin to the list. I guess this one has a neat look to it, so let's toss that in there. This playthrough, I'm definitely going to start focusing more on the different upgrade values, and so I can get some of their unlocks as well. But other than that, that's just how I'm going to play this run. Maybe do less on the abilities. I'll see which one actually works out better in the end. I'll definitely get all the abilities so I can get the last couple of casts of like Prime, for instance, cast. There was no reason not to keep on that, but I probably won't upgrade them as much. Maybe not those enhanced versions, because like they're 2.5 times, but that was like half of my income for that whole run. And even like auto casting like the last 4, not really that worth it. It was very expensive. But in a longer game, it probably is worth it if you actually had higher goals to go for. So if I was going to make another suggestion is, you should also push back the goal you need to reach by an equal amount of the amount more you'll make. So you get 1.25 here, increase the goal by the same amount. So this should be 25 million right here, at a minimum. It'll be a little bit more because of this, but that's just my opinion. Because like a lot of the value you're gonna get is from your abilities carrying you anyway, so it'll still be faster. Trust me, it'll still be faster. Like it gets more efficient the farther you get through. That's how the math works. How are our snakes doing? It actually kept my values, by the way. Like the highest I did reach, it did keep that. But it does not, like me leveling it up is getting us closer yet. We have to go beyond these values. You can see all the points hiding behind it. But yes, thank you everyone for following me if you did, and while my adventure will continue onwards, my showcasing of this is probably done. for the time being. I hope you all have a lovely time and enjoyed this adventure along with me. Y'all take care now. Bye bye.